And how you do this one is you line up this wall with this wall right here. Full charge, one bounce, and the top of this thing, crouch. And this dart will land here, scanning everything on the site. What's up everyone, I'm Poppin from ENVY, and you're watching ZOWIE Esports Academy. In this episode, we're going to go over the importance of timing SOVA utility and show the difference between a pro and the average player. When it comes to SOVA darts, a lot of people focus on lineups versus timing, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. Many people throw an abundance of lineups on this map. Some throw this lineup, bounce charge here. Some people go in this corner, full charge, throw it here, and hit this like top corner. But the reality is, what's most important is not where you're throwing the dart, but the timing on which you're throwing it. Because most of the time, if you're against a high-level player, if you're against a good Sentinel, if you're against a good Omen, whoever's playing C, they're literally just going to sit here, look for the dart. When the dart's thrown, they're going to break it, and that's all they're going to do. The only thing that can potentially cause them to die is maybe a dart scan with like a well-placed dash or something, or some other piece of util. So what is most important is that you time the dart. And even an ordinary dart like this, shooting at full charge at this wall, will get scans if you time it properly. And if you've ever watched an ENVY match, I throw this dart so frequently. It's the easiest dart. An Iron player could even throw this dart. I'm sure they do. Just throw it above this box, and there's almost no place to hide from it, scanning all of the site. And it's very easy to break if you're a defender, right? You can literally see it's coming directly at you, shooting the wall. But the thing that changes it, the thing that makes it different, is that I am waiting for my duelist to entry. I'm waiting for my Yoru to throw a flash off the wall. I'm waiting for him to fake a TP back site. I'm waiting for some form of pressure to be put on the enemies. And just doing that simple thing, waiting a little bit longer, will cause you to get so many more scans. So what's most important on SOVA is to try to wait as long as possible to where your dart will scan just before the first gunfight is happening. So let's say your jet dashes out. Wait until your jet throws his smoke and dashes out, and on that exact timing that he's dashing out, you should be throwing your dart. Because the enemy, he's going to hear the jet dash, he's going to be focused on the jet, and your dart will be like flying through the air. So the enemy has to make the decision, will he focus on the enemy in front of him, or will he focus on the dart? And on that timing, if he focuses on the dart, shoots it, you never know, he could get swung and killed. Or if he focuses on the enemy, then he's going to get scanned, and obviously being scanned like backside on C, if you're here, you're like insta-dead, and it's extremely powerful. So that's just something that you want to think about every time you're playing SOVA. Try to delay your dart as long as possible to just before your teammates are going to take a gunfight. Here are my top 3 SOVA dart lineups for C-Long. I'm going to give you first the dart that you should use if you're going to throw a fake. If you're trying to fake C, you have 2 options. Either one, to throw a dart that will most likely not get broken and have the least chance of you getting shot, which I would say is this dart right here. If you full charge a dart and shoot it here, the chances that this is broken is extremely low because it is only meant to scan front sight and garage walk-in, so it'll put pressure on the C player because all of close is clear, and it usually will even scan a guy garage tunnel because a lot of people like to play there. So you can either throw that, or if you have a teammate planning on dashing in like the jet, use the same techniques I mentioned before. Wait for him to dash in, then throw your dart on that timing to allow him to get a kill back site. As for the second dart, you could either use this full charge one bounce dart on the site hit, and how you do this one is you line up this wall with this wall right here. Full charge one bounce, and the top of this thing, crouch, and this dart will land here, scanning everything On the sight, the only weak point is the enemy could stand right here. If they're like crouched, it will not hit them. So these small gaps you always need to be aware of. Every dart will have a certain number of gaps. This dart has the least gaps right here. It almost gets everything. That's why it is very powerful. And for the other dart, you just get in this corner, one charge, aim right here. And this dart will scan almost everything. There is a weak point for this dart, which is an enemy can stand here and hide from it. And both of these darts are quite effective. I would say, of the two, I find that this one charge dart is better, just due to the fact that it is more hidden. And this one lands just back sight, right side. A lot of people when they're playing will be more focused on like what's in front of them, right? They're going to be looking straight, they're going to be looking at what's coming out long, maybe there's a smoke here, they're going to be holding it. So a dart that's bouncing off of this right here is going to be a lot more easily visible to the enemy. Thanks for tuning into ZOWIE Esports Academy. If you learned something new, hit that subscribe button. And let us know in the comments what our next video should be about.